Hey, good afternoon. My name is Kevin Gilmore at the National Weather Service New Orleans Baton Rouge office located in Slidell, Louisiana. This is your weekly weather briefing for Thursday, October 1st. Here's the situation overview. Nice and quiet weather expected locally for the next 5 to 7 days with continued cool mornings followed by mild afternoon highs, making it feel perfect for fall around here. However, we are keeping a close eye on the tropics as we do have two tropical disturbances we are closely monitoring, one in the Caribbean and one in the Atlantic, and that's going to be the focus for what we're going to talk about the most in this briefing. Here's our current U.S. weather map showing you the weather across the whole United States. Big bullet point here is welcome to October. It's very nice and cool and very comfortable outside. We've had cool, crisp mornings with very comfortable afternoon highs. But we have one dry cold front that'll arrive today. It's in the process of coming down from the northwest. It'll sweep through the most of Louisiana through the rest of the afternoon and tonight. And that'll deliver even cooler air for Friday. Even getting into Saturday, we have another weaker front on Sunday that will kind of reinforce another cooler shot of air again. So these fronts keep coming through here a lot, which is going to keep temperatures down around seasonable, maybe slightly below normal for this time of the year. But the main idea here is no rain chances for the next 7 days. Here's the tropics, like we just talked about. We do have some features to monitor. One is in the Caribbean. As you see, there's a Caribbean disturbance with a 40% chance of development in the next 2 days. And then we have, as we're going a little bit further than that for the next 5 days, we have a high 70% chance of development. Confident on track and intensity is moderate to low at this time, but what we're going to see is the system will enter the Gulf likely later this weekend, and there is a stationary front nearby which will kind of help with the low-level convergence and the organization of the system, and it could develop. But right now, we just need to kind of get to that point first. We're going to see this coming to the Gulf, and then from there, we need to see what's going to happen. We know there's a lot of model guidance that are going all over the place with different solutions to strength and track, but we'll get a better idea about that, especially going into this weekend. Behind that system, further to the east, we do have a tropical disturbance just now entering the Caribbean. There's forecast to develop and enter the Caribbean. And then once it does, it's going to come to the northwest Gulf. And when it does, it has the potential to develop too. This one will only have a 20% chance of development in the next 5 days. So we're going to have to monitor this one very closely as well, especially if this one possibly comes up to the Gulf. But for now, we have many days to monitor these systems. If they have impacts to our area or not, that remains to be seen. Like I said, we'll have many days to watch this and just kind of stay tuned, be vigilant to any type of changes that may occur as you see in the next few days. And that brings us to this. We are still in hurricane season. Hurricane season runs all the way through November 30th. You see how far the season we've already completed. We've already passed the peak in September, and we had a lot of systems to deal with in September. But as we go through October, we have to watch these systems. Climatology shows that we've had impacts from tropical systems in the months of October and November. Our local research shows we've had 16 systems that has impacted our area in some way or form or in the years over the last 200 years in the month of October. So relatively rare, but it can happen. You see some of those names, you may remember some of those, if you're from this area, that is. Here's kind of some of the most notable storms that we've dealt with in either October or November. So we've had them before, and we need to watch that just so we can kind of get over this system. I know fall can kind of really kind of fool you here. It's cool, and it feels like things are over. But we've still had this set up before. We've had it where it cools down and systems have developed right after it. So what happens is we get fronts that come down. The same fronts that we're seeing passing through our area has gone down into the Gulf, and that helps with spinning up systems sometimes. So that's why we got to still stay vigilant and still pay attention to any potential development, especially the two that we are watching currently in the Atlantic and the Caribbean. So the summary of what we just talked about, nice and quiet, absolutely beautiful weather for the next 5 to 7 days, mild afternoons, cool and crisp mornings, can't complain at all. Keeping a close eye on the tropics, we're going to really closely monitor those two tropical disturbances, but like I said, we got several days to watch those for now, and that's pretty much it. Like I say, enjoy the real nice weather, enjoy the weekend, even to next week. Be vigilant and aware that there could be some changes with the tropics, but we'll be able to update you as soon as we can on those potential changes. Hope everyone has a great day and a great weekend.